Okay, I hope you guys are enjoying this series, this mindset series of things that have helped me drastically. But this one, I actually filmed a video just previously to this, and now I realize that this video right here is something that's new. This what I'm about to tell you now, and this is something that a mistake that I made with my mindset, and it's something that I wish I would have known sooner. So you guys are lucky you're going to get this information. Is that I didn't value myself enough. I valued myself. I had a very strong mindset. I thought a lot of things could get accomplished. I knew I was capable of a lot, but I undervalued that so much. And I can almost guarantee you, if I did it and still I was working to accomplish things and I was still striving, I'm still doing things, that you guys are probably in the same way. You have to value yourself. You have to value yourself. You have to value what it is that you can offer to the world. You have to value your time. You have to value who you are as an individual, what you're capable of, what your potential is. And this is something that's huge. And it's part of, it's not motivation, it's not mindset, there's none of that involved. It's simply just looking yourself in the mirror, knowing that you're worth it, knowing that you have a lot to offer people, and decondition and get out of your head all the stuff that you've been told from society. All the stuff that, well, you're not that great, oh, you can't be that. These are individuals' opinions of you. Something that I wish I knew was just to value myself no matter what and stand true to it. So many times I started to create on social media. I could have started my YouTube channel a long time ago, but people were like, no, not too many people are watching that. So I let what they say go in my mind, I processed it, and I didn't do it. And that was a huge mistake that I made, because you understand that when you value yourself, that's where it starts. The beginning of everything starts with value, because when you value who you are, you understand that, wow, I'm full of limitless potential, and I need to study, I need to take courses, I need to take classes. The fact that you're in this mastermind says a lot about you. You're willing to invest in yourself. You're willing, when you value yourself really, if you have someone that you care about, think about someone who you care about deeply. Got it? Now imagine them being sick and they need a prescription from the pharmacy. And because you value them and they need a prescription, you're gonna go to the pharmacy and get it. Now, when you go up to the pharmacy and say, hey, my person, my child, my spouse needs this, and they tell you, oh, this is what they need, here you go. Are you gonna ask what the price is? Are you gonna say, oh, that's what? Do you know if I can get it cheaper somewhere else? Like, you don't do that, because you have a strong value for that person, for that individual. And we have to know that. We have to understand that that's the value we need to put on ourselves. Like, if we just keep learning, we keep on advancing our knowledge, our consciousness, then there's limitless potential. Our perception, what we see, our perception is dictated by the information that we know, which is why traveling is awesome, because you get to meet new people, see new things. But you need to understand that if you decide to stop getting new information, your perspective will most likely stay the same. So when you understand that, wait, if I take this course, buy this book, watch this seminar, attend, you're enhancing the information, which is changing your perspective. And what you'll understand, you get to a certain point, like, I was valuable all along. I had something to offer the world all along. And it's literally looking at yourself. I want you to picture today, before you saw this video, you don't really value yourself, okay? And picture that person 10 years from now. And then what you have to do is picture yourself, if you truly value yourself, what you have to offer to the world, what you're capable of learning, the things you're able to accomplish. I want you to imagine that. And then from there, fast forward, if you keep on valuing yourself, look at yourself 10 years from now. Because you'll realize that you're able to accomplish so much. And for me, I undervalue myself greatly. And it's something that I really have to work on. Because we're taught to be humble. We're taught to just gotta do what they told me to do. This is society's way. This is the way I have to do this. And you can see that it doesn't always work out like that. You forget the option that you can fail doing it the way someone else wanted you to. So value yourself, value your intuition, that thought telling you to do it this way, even though that's not what the algorithm says, even though that's not what these people suggested me do. Do it your way, the way you feel like you should. You have that intuition, you know what you want to do best, and that's something that is so valuable. And undervaluing myself hasn't it hasn't been a horrible experience, and it's something that I had to learn over time, because the longer you've been without valuing yourself, once you start to value yourself and you look back, you'll see all the times in your life and points in your life when you didn't value yourself enough. Because if you value yourself enough, you wouldn't have put yourself in that situation to get in trouble. You wouldn't have put yourself in that situation where you lost time, because time is your most valuable asset. So to spend 8 hours doing something that you didn't like every day for 50 years might not sound appealing. So you can change that today. And if you're retired, then boom, start living your life today. You know, and understand that it's laying brick by brick by brick, as we've talked about before. So it's better to start now. Don't waste your time. Understand that the mindset that you have of that I'm valuable, I have something to offer to the world, I have something that is super, everyone has a $1 million idea, but forget that. All of you have a $500 product idea in your mind. As crazy as you think it is, there's someone out there searching for it. And understand there's a whole tribe of people that once you start to put yourself out there, maybe not in a day, a week, a month, a year, but people will come. You'll attract a tribe that is just like you. And by sharing your stories, I tell you guys to do it all the time, you'll realize that these people have been looking for you. And by seeing yourself being vulnerable, showing courage, being brave, taking risks, you'll inspire other people to do the same. So value yourself. Think about yourself after this video, the things that you have to offer. What can you offer the world? That should be one thing. What can you offer the world? You know, this is like, we just get so deconditioned to what we were in the beginning, where we believed in ourselves and knew we could do it no matter what. And we get conditioned into this person that's just had everyone else's limited beliefs, everyone's thoughts thrown onto us. So it's taking off those layers, finding out who you are, what do you value, what value do you have to bring to the world, and how are you going to do it? 3 things to write down, 3 things you can literally make, and just go down the list, writing, and you'll see that, wow, I do have a lot to offer to the world. And just the fact that you've made it this far and you have all these different experiences is plenty enough to share with the world. So if there's one assignment that I can give you, it would be to make that list. Write the things down, and if you value yourself, picture where you'll be at in 5 years. What are the things that you would do different? These things, writing assignments like this, have helped me out so much, because you understand, wow, if I actually worked out every day for an hour, my future in 6 months would look a lot different than if I just kept doing what I was doing. So I challenge you to do that, write it down, and understand that you guys have so much more to offer the world and yourself once you start to value yourself.